Good morning, friends. In previous two lectures, we have understood the entire story of Appa-Mam. We have already discussed the theme of this particular lesson, and as you know, it is meant for 11th class students. Today, we will try to discuss the character sketch of Appa-Mam, and we will also try to understand the title of the lesson. Friends, as you know, Appa-Mam is the protagonist in this story. He is a recognizable figure because of his unusual appearance and extraordinary traits. In the lesson, we came to know that the character has unusual appearances. He is wearing dhoti. He is, a clean-shaved person having smeared his head with charcoal, etc. And he has also extraordinary characteristics. He is portrayed as a lethargic, prodigal, lazy, and above all, a con man who is filled with confidence to be fit in any children's group. Appa-Mam is that type of character who is very lethargic. He is sitting simply on a comfortable chair and smoking cigarette and at the same smoking beedi rather, and at the same time reading newspaper, etc. And he is considered to be a prodigal and extraordinary, an extravagant character, very lazy, and a cheat man. Con man is considered to be a person who is involved in cheating, others, who is filled with confidence to be fit in any children's group. Appa-Mam is presented as one of the fewest people who do not mind if they are called with nicknames. Now, another thing which you have to understand with regard to the lesson, and that is, presented at the very outset of the lesson, is that he is described with certain nicknames. And when he wore these nicknames, he didn't have any problem. He is wearing those negative nicknames with, with some sort of comfort. He didn't have any problem. He's not getting aggravated. He's not, becoming angry at the same time, or he's not feeling ashamed. He is nicknamed as Shameless Rascal. The family and the relative, etc., in that very big house of grandfather, they consider him a shameless rascal, and they are also telling this particular person as one more nickname, Old Burnt Face. Now, both the names you can understand. You cannot, say these names to anybody, because anybody, when will get such side of names, will become very angry and very sad. But he wore them quite comfortably. Every member of the family, including the younger ones, addresses him like that, but it has no adverse effect on Appa-Mam. The writer has sympathies with Appa-Mam, but she fails to reach any conclusion as he is always unpredictable. Now, in the story, we understand that this particular character is quite unpredictable. The family, and family is always against his sannyasihood, but the writer sometimes understands perhaps this, Appa-Mam is a sannyasi because he is doing those types of activity. But at the same time, his character is quite, his activities, sometimes his behavior goes quite opposite to what we understand, and that's why his character is unpredictable. It's very difficult to to judge Appa-Mam. Appa-Mam plays with children. He solves their algebra sums, but more than half of the sums are wrong. A very comic character. We we start laughing when we see certain activities that he is doing in the house, in the home. It is a hilarious type of character. Appa-Mam plays with children, okay? He solves their algebra sums, but more than half of the sums are wrong. When he solves sums, and number of sums what he solves are considered to be very wrong. Appa-Mam is a sannyasi, but no one in the family treats him like one, because in the family everybody rejects that he is not a sannyasi at all. Appa-Mam still enjoys his controversial designation. He is enjoying his controversial designation when he himself says that he is a sannyasi, and he is involved in some sort of meditation, and he is living a very difficult life in the mountains and other areas. But when he returns home, he is simply sitting on a comfortable chair, smoking the bidi and wearing a dhoti, and looks like something, some person who loves to be in comfort. But from another side, a sannyasi is a person who renounces the entire world, who is renouncing the worldly possessions, etc. But we don't find that type of activity is happening with Appa Mam. That's why he is enjoying his controversial designation. Appa-Mam is presented as a knight, as a kind-hearted man, and gives away all his belongings to the needy he comes across. Yes, that is true. Appa-Mam is helping poor people, and he is always helping the people who are in need, who are needy, considered to be needy. When he met them or he comes across, he is cheerful as ever, and has a creative mind, having a different story for each person depending on what he thinks of their individual tastes and appreciations. Another thing you have to notice, he is an innovative type of character, because he always looks like a cheerful person. You won't find anything embarrassing with his character. But at the same time, you find that he is that type of person. He is developing those stories for each person in the family, which suits to their temperaments, which suits their individual tastes. For children, he has some other stories. For elders, a very different type of tale, and he is doing that type of activity in the house and the home. Okay, Appa-Mam enjoys smoking. He tells unbelievable stories. He sits in the sun and sleeps in the shade. He plays cricket with the writers' cousins and helps them with their homework. He is rather lazy. The writer humorously says that Appa-Mam enjoys life more than anyone else. Now here you can understand, a writer clearly understands that he's enjoying life more than anyone else. And from another side, he says he is a sannyasi, and he has renounced all types of worldly possessions and pleasures. Nobody in the home trusts him, and all the family feels surprised to see Appa-Mam giving blessings to his disciples. One day, when people, there are a number of people, or you can say the disciples of Appa-Mam, when they came to know about Appa-Mam, and the family members gets astonished to see when they find Appa-Mam sitting under a tree, and his disciples are circling around him, and he is giving blessings to each of them individually. They are surprised to see this event. This incident brings back some trust and confidence of the family, but after 2 days, what they find? He disappears along with earrings of the writer's aunt, and leaves the family in deep confusion and mistrust. That's why he is enjoying controversial designation. You will find him, a person of different traits. Okay, he got some sort of confidence, build some sort of confidence in the family, when when they find that he is giving blessings to the people, to his disciples. But at the same time, after 2 days, what happens? He, Appa-Mam himself, disappeared with the earrings of writer's aunt, and it leaves what? A deep confusion and mistrust. You find, oh, he is an unpredictable character, or a romantic type of character. Thus, Appa-Mam ends up as a pseudo faith healer. We came to understand that he is clearly a pseudo faith healer, a fake faith healer, or you can say a cheat, who allures people by his extraordinary traits, cheating his family most of the times, and vacillating from a good man to a bad man. When he was in the home and giving blessings to the people, we understand that he is considered to be a good man. But when he leaves the family, along with the earring, he involved in some sort of thief, we came to understand that a good man is basically turning to a bad man. That's why in the entire story we understand that he is unpredictable character, and at the same time it is very difficult to say that he is a sannyasi. That's why writer changes his mind number of times, in understanding his character. He understands perhaps he is sannyasi, and then after some time what happens, you are finding that his intention is changed from her intention is changed from sannyasihood to, to say this person as a very fake one. Okay, friends, that is, a little bit about his character. Now let us try to understand the title of the story. Appa-Mam highlights one of the most common concerns in our social life. If you see people like Appa-Mam, they are always in any society, in everywhere. You find in any locality, they are there. The pseudo faith healer are found almost in every locality, and people get deprived of their valuables in the hands of these false dervishes. Especially this happens with the women folk when they get involved in, with these pseudo faith healers, and what happens, they are deprived of their valuables in the hands of them. The title Appa-Mam is glorified all through the story to present a lesson to the students to get educated about the false practices in our society. That's why this particular title Appa-Mam is quite significant and is apt for the lesson. I'm leaving you here today. We'll meet you in another lecture. Till then, goodbye.